Shalom, 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 Yasha Allah. So, real quick, man, I want to come to y'all with a quick commercial update. And to let y'all brothers know, YouTube, even Facebook, and some of this social media has really been giving us a hard time. So, we still have the Patreon channel set up. Give them all the info again, Nala.
You just type in patreon.com/House of Israel. Patreon.com/Awaken Israel. And it's going to be videos that we can't put up here. Also, I'm working on putting all the archive videos from the past on Patreon. So you'll get new videos that we're not allowed to put on the main YouTube channel or YouTube channels, because it's always more than one. And also you can get the archive footage from the past to the old Awaken Israel videos from the past to have on there. So patreon.com/Awaken Israel. So it's Awaken Israel placed somewhere else. This is a backup for the YouTube channel, because YouTube is, as you know, YouTube has been very stringent on their policies, and it's not like the old days when Awaken Israel, we had it unfiltered, uncut. YouTube cut a lot of that off. So Patreon is the backup channel. Subscribe to Patreon, become a member, and we'll be it's trial and error, but we'll be strengthening it up in the future. Patreon.com/Awaken Israel.
Khan. All praise to Yahweh B'Shem Mashiach Yahushai. So this is Matthew's chapter 10, verse 5. So the Patreon is still $5 per month.
Yes, $5 per month support. Like I said, $5 per month. That's like 17 cents per day. So you could sacrifice 17 cents per day for the unfiltered truth, and you're supporting the truth. Also, just have patience with it. Channel is still in work, is building up, and we'll get it strong up into strength soon. But it's only $5 a month. That's McDonald's money.
All right, Khan. And some of y'all had unsubscribed from the Patreon,
Khan.
and we totally understand for lack of new videos. But part of that was we was still trying to concentrate on giving y'all the free content on YouTube.
Khan.
So that's why when we opened up H.O.I mustard seed, and we saw that it was still lasting, we kept just putting videos on there, because we really trying not to charge y'all.
Right.
But the Patreon is just a backup, because eventually this stuff is going to be gone.
Right.
So we encourage y'all to keep your Patreon subscription and sacrifice that little $5 a month, because eventually probably all the damn content is going to have to be on there.
Right.
Because they're going to shut all this free stuff down.
Right.
But we've been trying tooth and nail. So we do apologize about y'all that had subscriptions and you wasn't seeing new content. That's because we still trying to give it to y'all for free, so to speak, which nothing is damn free in this society.
Right.
You got to buy a computer, a smartphone, internet service. Even if you go to the damn library and get on the internet for free, they still got to pay for the service.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So either way, we just trying to give y'all the word. But we said, listen, as Patreon being a backup source, go to the Patreon. So some of y'all that fell off the subscription, get your subscription back, because we are going to have content up there for you. From this point on, even whether we still on YouTube or not, we'll still continue to give you new content on Patreon. All right, so this is St. Matthew's chapter 10, verse 5. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received, freely give. So all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Mashiach Yahushai. So freely we have received, freely give. So we trying to give this word out for free. We trying to let you brothers and sisters, as much as we can, not have you, but as Patreon, a sacrifice. You do it for everything else, Israel. You got Netflix, you got Hulu, you got all this other stuff. Half of the stuff you can't even watch all of it. You just subscribe to, you're just paying for the app or whatever. Half the time you don't even watch it. But if you know you're going to keep up with the videos and That's beautiful what Nala is going to do. He's going to give y'all the archive footage. Because a lot of that archive footage we can't put back on YouTube because they're going to flag it.
Right.
A lot of that footage is fiery.
Right.
Y'all remember them videos.
Right.
So we're going to put a lot of that backup stuff on Patreon. All right, I got a drive with over 1,200 videos. All right, I know Nala got about 80 to 90% of the videos backed up. So we got that classic footage, but we know if we put that stuff back on YouTube, it's gonna get bodied. And we gritting teeth with the new footage still being up there. All praise to the Most High. We hope the angels of the Most High keep it going. And so y'all can get that content. You know what I'm saying? But we just want y'all to have a backup source. So the Patreon is still there. Subscribe to the Patreon or keep your subscription on there. There will be new content. New content coming. We apologize again to the brothers and sisters that got rid of their subscriptions because they wasn't seeing nothing new. But that's only because if you go to Mustard Seed, that's all new videos. That's a new channel and new videos that we've been trying to put out for y'all. I'm going live on Facebook all the time as a backup so y'all can get free content on there. All you got to do is log onto my page on Facebook. So we trying to still bring the word to y'all. We don't want to make it about you have to have a paid subscription, but why not make that small investment for the word of the Most High? By Shema Mashiach. Anything else on that?
That's about it. Yeah, just subscribe to, once again, subscribe to become a Patreon member of patreon.com/Awaken Israel. It is the shadow of the old Awaken Israel channel reestablished on Patreon. So just support. Be patient. It's only $5 a month. That's less than your Netflix, less than your Hulu and all the other things. And just be patient with it. I will over this November month have the old archive videos uploaded this month. I'm gonna sit down and re-upload all the fiery the best stuff. You're gonna see the best of the old Awaken Israel channel re-established on patreon.com/Awaken Israel. So support that. Be patient. If you can, if you can't, that's fine too. But if you can, be patient with it and stick with it. For all the people that are still Patreon members, thank you for your support. And also, the footage will be up there this month. So stay tuned and be patient. And shalom.
Shalom. Kwame shalom. Anything you want to say on the GoFundMe?
Oh yeah. The GoFundMe. It was down for about 3 weeks because they didn't inform me that they were revamping their website, and so unfortunately it was down. There was some technical difficulties with GoFundMe, but it's back up and running. It's been a very big blessing. GoFundMe.com/House of Israel. All your donations it's been beautiful, beautiful brothers. You send beautiful messages along with your donations, and we don't take it for granted. We thank you. I tell everybody, we're not getting rich off your donations. The donations is just to keep this thing going, keep the travel, lodging, feast days, and everything you can think of, that the overhead that it would take to maintain House of Israel. So we just thank you for your donations. Once again, it's back up and running. GoFundMe.com/House of Israel. And we thank you, brothers and sisters, of course, a million times over for your blessings. And the Most High, He knows who's donating and who sincerely put that sacrifice in for this work that we do. So your blessings will not be unnoticed. By Shema Mashiach Yahushua.
Khan. So just to land me back on Allah, the GoFundMe is back up and running. A few of y'all had contacted me and said, what's wrong? I was trying to donate and whatever, but Esau's always updating something, and you got to go along with his update, or he frees whatever you're doing. A lot of times he don't tell you. He just put the message out there and you don't even know nothing about it. So he can try to throw you off a little bit. Well, if you don't know, then you don't know. You know what I'm saying? But the GoFundMe is back up and running. And once again, I'd like to thank y'all for the support these last, 3 years? Right, it's been a beautiful thing. What was it, January of 2018?
Yeah.
We launched it?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So we like to thank y'all for these 3 years, and it's been a blessing over these 3 years. It really helped us out with a lot of the overhead, especially the traveling. The traveling has gone to a whole nother level. Being able to set up different things in cities when we go there. you know, the groundbreaking in Detroit and different things. All of that is from y'all support, man. And we like for y'all to continue that. We're still in the market looking for buildings and things of that nature. But like I said, it's very pricey. That's why we need your continued support. All right, even if we get a building today or tomorrow, we still gonna need support to maintain it. So we need y'all support, Israel. And I've recently been in touch with some people in real estate, and they're giving me some numbers and different things, but it's very pricey in New York City. So right now, we're actually even looking at other states, like I was telling y'all before, where it's maybe a little bit less expensive, you know, and then at least we can have buildings there. We also have the land that we're developing on. All right, we got the land in Georgia, 28 acres. We're developing that. We're about to clear about 10 acres soon. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to clear 10 acres. We need your support for that also. And it all goes to the overhead of H.O.I. All right, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever you donate, if we need to help a brother travel here, he need an extra $500, we got it for that.
Right.
And we need to put $1,000 down on the land because we got to pay the mortgage for the month, or we got to clear acre. Is all, you know, it's all in the kitty. All right, it all helps with the overhead. All right, just because we say travel and building fund doesn't mean the money may not be needed elsewhere at times. All right, it may be a brother or sister that's having a hardship. You know, we may have to pay somebody rent sometime. I may not have $1,000 to pay their rent. Right. You know what I'm saying? But collectively, we come together. That's what the kitty is for. You understand? So we thank y'all for your support. We ask you for your continued support. And like the scripture I just read, freely we have received, freely give. If you give $1 or $1,000, we still want to do the work. If we got to sacrifice and do it ourselves, we may not be able to do as much. Your help actually helps us to help you. It helps us do more things. Right. But we're going to do it regardless. All right, we got to just sit at this table and just keep making videos. But with your help and support, we can come to your city and salute you in the flesh, hug you, anoint you, and build with you. And a lot of y'all really appreciate us coming to y'all cities in the flesh. I see how much of a difference that makes. You know what I'm saying? So we thank y'all for y'all support. Y'all been a hell of a blessing, Israel, just with the few brothers and sisters that have been consistent. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if we had everybody. Right. All them 50,000 subscribers on Awaken Israel. Right. We would be moving mountains now. Right. You know what I'm saying? That land, I have 2 schools on it already. Right. You know what I'm saying? But either way, Israel, continue to support. And we thank y'all, man. We really thank y'all, and it's a blessing, and the work speaks for itself. That's all I got to say. New camps are opening up. New cities are opening up. All praises. We just broke ground in Detroit. It was excellent, beautiful. The fruit is coming in out there. And all praises to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right, so that's a quick update commercial on that. And, you know, continue to support. Subscribe to the Patreon. Continue to support on the GoFundMe. And we're going to keep bringing y'all this work regardless. By Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Kwame Sha'ala, we still got next. Hallelujah. Priest Zabach.
Brother Nala.
Shalom.